So now, after we finished with the putting together of the kit, you want to go to the top of here and click send to core chart like so, and click it once like that. Wait for it to load. Waiting. Now once it has opened up, it should have the buzzer 1 test. You want to maximize it and then get your data cable, which I forgot to explain in the other one, but it just looks like a gray cable. Now the cable, it has a USB connector for your laptop and the other end is for your chip. So you want to hold down the button and plug in the cable. Then you want to click send program to chip. Now it's gonna give you a reminder to press down the button, and you also need to give a name. So you want to find your project like that, and make sure when you save it, you don't save it as an easy proj, otherwise it will corrupt. And you want to save it eyes for the blind like that. Now it will do this, and then it should say programming was successful. Now we want to unplug the cable and plug it back in, because the data cable can be used for sending code but can also be used for power. Now if we put it back in, that's our buzzer, and we need to test that it works. If it doesn't work, then you might need to check your wiring and stuff. Now we're going to delete the buzzer like so, like that. Now I'm going to explain why we're doing this as we go along. So the light sensors are an input because they get something from the environment and inputs that data into the chip. So we want to get 2 of them. Do right as right volt, left as, or click left as left volts. So then we're going to go to numbers first and then click compare. What we want to compare is compare the right volts with the left volts. Do something if it's above and below. So now you should come up with something like this. And then once you have this up, you want to go to outputs. Now the reason we go to outputs is because the buzzer is an output, since it gets a signal from the chip and outputs that signal as a sound. You want to put them on below and above like so, and you want to put a go to start right there, so that it keeps looping around, because if you don't have the go to start, it will go through and then just stop, and that might be why it's not working. Now the reason we want to put below as on and above as off is because if the right volt is below the left volt, it means that the left volt has more light, and we turn the buzzer on. If the right volt is above the left volt, that means we want to turn the buzzer off, since right volt is higher, getting more light. Now with that done, you want to hold down the button and put in your data cable and send the program to chip. Now you want to unplug and plug it back in. You can see that the buzzer is on because currently the right volt is below. Now if I cover it, you will see that the buzzer turns off. Now a good way to test it is, first of all, use your hands to cover each individual light sensor. Then what you want to do is you want to find a light source, wave it around, and see if the buzzer turns on and off when you point it at the light source. Now we're gonna play a game, except I can't really show you. But what you want to do is you want one person to be on one end of the room. they are going to be holding the microchip with the light sensors on it. Then you want the other person to be on the other side of the room, holding either a torch or a phone torch. Now, the person standing on the other side of the room with the microchip is going to get spun around. You want to make sure they don't fall over though. And you also want to make sure the room that you have doesn't have too many obstacles that they will trip over. Now, once the person is spun around, the other person holds up the torch, emitting light. The other person will shake their microchip around to see if it buzzes and find the light. That's basically the game. And if you want to make it competitive, you can do who can find the light fastest. But make sure they don't run and stuff, because that's a safety hazard. So now, that will be the end of our project. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like for more content, and drop a comment in the comment section below on what you think I should do next. And with that covered, I'll see you later. Bye.